Who built the Great Sphinx? The Great Sphinx is an iconic piece of history that just as remarkable as it is mysterious. From its enormous size to its intricate detail, it's nothing short of an astounding architectural feat. Who built the Great Sphinx and why? How exactly was such a large scale and magnificent structure constructed? What is the significance of the Sphinx? A mythical creature with a lion's body and a human face. While there are plenty of questions, one thing is certain. The Great Sphinx offers no shortage of details to explore. Mystery of the Sphinx. The Great Sphinx in Giza, a city in Egypt that feature other prominent monuments such as Great Pyramids, measure 66 feet high and 240 feet long. It is by far the largest sculpture of the ancient world. It is made of the various blocks of limestone that weigh up to 200 tons each. Scholars have long held the belief the Sphinx was constructed for the pharaohs Khafre, who reigned for approximately 2520 to 2494 BC. This could explain why the Sphinx seems to align geographically with the Pyramid of Khafre, where the pharaoh himself is buried, and the temple which is located due east from the statue. In contrast, some Egyptologists theorize the Sphinx was actually built by Khafre's father, King Khufu, or Khafre's brother, Dijadafre. However, the age of Sphinx is still up for debate, and its growing body of evidence suggests it may be even older than once thought. So old, in fact, the Sphinx may not have been constructed by the Egyptian. Weathering researchers says John Anthony West and R. A. Scaveller de Lobekis observed signs of weathering due to rainfall on the Sphinx, dating and the construction of this marvel to the end of the last ice age, about 10,000 to 5,000 BC, while some weathering due to wind erosion is to be expected over the course of such a long time period. This particular type of weathering suggests the Sphinx was constructed at a time in which Egypt not such a dry, barren environment. Geologists confirm that long ago Egypt was subjected to a period of flooding. During the period of Sphinx was most likely covered in sand, which would have preserved construction and protected it from wind erosion for many years. This is further supported by Napoleon's rediscovery of ancient structure in 1798, in which the Sphinx was buried up to its neck in sand. Lion symbolisms of the Sphinx. The Sphinx is depicted as a lion with a human head, which some speculate is a tribute to the constellation of Leo. However, it's also curious to note the Sphinx and its alignment with Giza pyramids and the Nile River, which is the greatest river in the world. Nile River closely mirror the orientation of Leo, Orion, and the Milky Way. Graham Hancock and Robert Bowell, the researcher who made this observation, state this pattern represents the orientation of the aforementioned celestial bodies during the astrological age of Leo, which occurred between the dates 10970 and 8810 BC. Who really built the Sphinx? A long-standing theory suggests slaves built the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid using sort of pulley systems. However, all the aforementioned factors and more lead some to the belief and the Great Sphinx may have actually not been constructed by the Egyptians at all. Zecharia Sitchin, a prominent ancient astronaut theorist, hypothesized the Anunnaki constructed the Sphinx. These intelligent beings allegedly built the structure in the precise geographical location close to where they purportedly had space spot on Earth. The alignment of the Sphinx and the Great Pyramids also mirrors the pyramid-like structure found on Mars, possibly suggested Giza served as a landing strip of spacecraft. During a request the discovery the actual age of the Sphinx, John Anthony West and his team uncovered more than they had initially anticipated. Several underground cavities and tunnels were discovered beneath the structure, including a large chamber some 25 feet beneath the statue's front paws. This is another piece of evidence that correlates to the Anunnaki who allegedly built sprawling underground structures and dwellings. So, who really built the Sphinx? No one can be completely sure, but there is certainly no shortage of fascinating details to explore. They examine